Sketchbook Spikor. This one looks good. Let's get it opened up. Yes, welcome everyone. Welcome my fellow collectors. It is your friend Kenzo. I am here with another unboxing. We've got Spikor. If you didn't see my little short that I put out a couple days ago on Sunday, I did end up picking up the Sketchbook series Spikor along with that 2-pack, which of course I have another video out of the 2-pack unboxing, and I usually don't use this, and I think this is definitely an overused term. But as far as that 2-pack goes, I will absolutely say chef's kiss on that one. I've never used that term. I don't use it. People use it way too much. But on that particular set, I think it's very warranted. That is it's an amazing set, and I think, like I said, if you guys get a chance, even if you're not a Masters Universe huge fan, I think that is one that's worth getting. I think that maybe even if you play a little bit of clearance roulette, you might end up getting lucky, because I think that one being a Target exclusive and just being a anniversary edition, I think we've learned from Target that when they do have an exclusive, sometimes they overdo it. And you know, we don't get it right away, but when we do and everybody's already got them, then they get flooded and then they end up dropping. So keep your eye out. Then as far as this goes, I think the head sculpt on this, I mean, yes, you do see some reused parts, but the head sculpt on this is so different and so cool. Inspired by original concept art, Spikor, untouchable master of evil combat. So box art on the back. I know I saw like the original picture and what that went after, and obviously they were switched over and it wasn't Spikor obviously, but this one is really cool. You know what? I think what I'll end up doing, I'll find that original picture and I'll put it right here. That way we can see them together. Ready and go. Okay. It's pretty magic, right? Magic. Okay, so inspired by original concept art. Masters of the Universe presents Sketchbook series featuring figures inspired by the original concept drawings of fan favorite characters before they evolved into the final forms of Eternia's greatest heroes and villains. Empowering generations through play. Inbox people probably don't like the fact that they do have this little extra piece there, but you gotta heat it up probably to take it off, I would imagine, because it's on there pretty good. I am not one of those. I am opening this bad boy up. So, oh, there's some more of the art. So good. Packaging on these are really cool. I definitely am happy with the way that the packaging is on these. So, anyway, let's go ahead and turn it around and get this thing opened up, and we'll see you on the other side. Let's do it. Alright, so actually, which I had to go down and check because I had already customized my Spikor upstairs, and I had already put him in a custom battle armor, which you can see I kind of put the spikes on there on the battle armor, which came out good, I think. But anyway, so I had to go back down and check, and I'll do a comparison here in a second. Let's get with what we've got. So first thing, obviously, I mean, with the earring there and the nose and the way that the spikes are different, they're longer, they're not as thick. I think this guy is so cool because it's not just, you know, the one thing about the Sketchbook series is they've been doing really well with just not repainting stuff, and I'll get to that with the body as well. Because obviously we've got the head sculpt, which is completely different and completely unique. Awesome look to the face with that snout. The stretched eyes, like it just looks, I don't know. It is a really cool design. When you've got the cuffs here, the wrist covers, you've got a little bit of a unique design. Now that one actually is on I think I ended up, when I customized mine, I don't remember what I did, but oh no, I had to paint the body so the arms are the same. So it looks like it does have that on the arms there, but it's not colored. So you've got that little bit bigger spikes on there, longer spikes on the body, so the body is different. And then of course the back's got the tail hole, and then you've got your standard leg. So the design on the body is definitely different, and it's so cool. And that's the whole, you know, when you look at it compared to the standard Origins, you've got, it's just different. I mean, everything's different. These are soft, these are like thicker, shorter spikes, where these have that long quill looking like spike, so he does look more like a porcupine than this guy. Like I said, they're very short and stumpy, where these actually have some length to them, which is awesome. And then it looks like our weapons, let's see, we've got just your standard mace to bludgeon. It's got a cool, you know, it's got those nice spikes. It kind of looks just like the it's designed like the front spikes here, or the front pieces there, which has that similar look to it. And then on the other, let's see, we've got the shortened version of, I don't even know what this would be called, I don't know, but his little extender piece, which would cover. And just to show you what it looks like with it on, there you go. I don't really care. For some reason, it's just me, I guess, but I just don't really care for anything that kind of takes away their hand. And I have it on these two. On the others, like I pulled out both the Spikors, and yes, I do have that on this one, but man, this Spikor's been sitting in the back of the shelf for so long. I wasn't a real big fan of the look, the face and all that. I just kind of, like I said, I bought him, opened him up, and put him in the very back of my stand there. And I did have that with this guy as well, but I like him a little bit better just based on the fact that I got that custom armor on him. But as far as the head sculpt, this is by far a better head sculpt than the others. Like, this looks just like a weird little afro, and then this one actually looks like some kind of quills to him. So yeah, definitely looks good. And then with the tail, hopefully it's not going to be loose like a couple of the was it Reptilax that I got? Whoever had the tail, yeah. But this one, same thing. The quills are very soft. There's no issues with them being pokey or anything. As far as playability goes, is what I'm kind of getting at with that one. But yeah, so I mean, I like this guy. He is cool. I'm really glad I picked him up. I did have an issue with ordering it from Target, where it was as far as cancellations go, because I didn't catch. Actually, on this one, I didn't even pre-order it. This is the one that I kind of was like, screw this, I'm gonna wait till it comes out, because I just living check to check on things right now at the point where, with my job and all, I hate how Target does that. Every time you order something, they every now and then they'll put a hold on your funds, and if you happen to be at that point where you just paid rent or whatever and you're short, it's going to put you in the negative. So I stopped doing pre-orders with Masters of the Universe from Target just based on that crap. So anyway, I think I've said that 100 times, but I'm happy that when it dropped, it showed available, and I was able to order it on the app and then pick it up at store. So I'm sure eventually, just like the others, this will end up on clearance. I know Cyclone right now for the Sketchbook series is at $13 at my Target. So definitely are, once they go for about a month or so, they end up dropping in price. So if you want to wait and do the, if you're not a big fan of him and you just want to wait for clearance, then hey, you know what? More power to you, because most likely at Target, you'll end up getting a win on that one, because he's $20. I think it was, yeah, $20 for the retail on this guy. So, but for me, I'm extremely happy with this. It's something different. It's something innovative, where they said, you know what, let's mix it up a little bit and stop giving the same old, And the sketchbook series scratches that itch, absolutely does. So I'll go ahead and take a couple pictures for you guys, and that will be it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all. If you did like what you see, of course, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'd be very appreciative of that. And yep, so we will see you guys on the next one. Have a good day.
See you later, fools.